busy schedule. 4 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 4:30, stare into the abyss. 5 o'clock, solve world hunger. Tell no one. 5:30, jazzercise. 6:30, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again. 7 o'clock, wrestle with my self-loathing. I'm booked, so let's begin. It's a bit loud. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. Not ripe. Martha said I was emotionally unavailable. Martha, if you're watching this, good. I blocked you and I don't know how to unblock, so email me. Yeah. That onion was absolutely terrible. I'm drooling from the mouth because it was not ripe enough. When they sing Deck the Halls, I'd rather deck a who right in the jaw. I'm building something, so let's begin it. It's a present for Martha. That didn't cut too well. Let's try it again. Perfect. Let's go ahead and nail some seed. Do you think Martha would like this for Christmas? I think it's beautiful. Let us read how the Grinch stole Christmas, my favorite book. I wrote it. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas. The whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, He stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Who's. This is true, I hate the Who's. We should start a petition of Who hate. Who lives do not matter. Staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm-lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging mistletoe wreaths. Vegetables. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here. I'm so glad it's summertime because... Ugh. Then he growled with his grinchy fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow he knew all the Who's, girls and boys, would wake bright and early. They'd rush for their toys. And then, oh, the noise, the noise, the noise, the noise. That's one thing he hated. And the Who's, young and old, would sit down a feast. And they'd feast. They would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beast, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand the least. And then they'd do something he liked least of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing, and they'd stand hand in hand, and the Who's would start singing. And they'd sing and sing and sing and sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming, but how? And then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do, the Grinch laughed in his throat, and he made a quick Santa Claus hat and coat. Then he chuckled and clucked with a great Grinch's trick. With the coat and his hat, I looked just like Saint Nick, but green. All I needed a reindeer. The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? No, the Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. Snack break. So he called his dog Max, and then he took some red thread, and then he tried a big horn on the top of his head. Then he loaded some bags and some old empty snacks on I don't know how to say that word. I dropped out of grade school. And then he hitched up old Max. The Grinch said, giddy up. The sleigh started down towards the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town. All the windows were dark. White snow filled the air. All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. And then came the first little house on the square. This is step one, the old Grinch Claus hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. But if Santa Claus could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once for a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out, the fire flew, where the little Who stockings all hung in a row. These stockings, he grinned, are the first to go. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant. Around the whole room he took every present. Popguns, bicycles, roller skates, drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn, and plums. and then he stuffed them in bags with Grinch randomly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. Then he slumped in the icebox. He took the who's feast, he took the who pudding, and he took the roast beef. He cleaned out the icebox as quick as a flash, why that Grinch even took the last can of who hash. He then stuffed all the food up the chimney with me, and now, grinned the Grinch, I will stuff up the tree. And the Grinch grabbed the tree and started to shove. When he heard a small sound like a coo of a dove, he turned around fast and he saw a small who, little Cindy Lou who was more than two. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny who daughter, who out of bed of a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch and said, "Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?" Shut the fuck up. But you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie, and he thought of it quick. Why, my sweet little tot, the fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side, so I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. And his free food the child, and he patted her head. He got her a drink and sent her to bed. And then Cindy Lou, who went to bed with her cup, he went to the chimney and stuffed the tree up. Then the last thing he took was the log of their fire. Then he went up the chimney, himself the old liar. On the walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire. And then one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. Then he did the same thing to all the other Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. Basically, the moral of the story is I stole the Christmas trees, all of the Christmas trees, and then suddenly there's propaganda in this book. It says that I gave the Christmas presents back, but that is not true. Not true at all. Now, for some tea. The Who Mayor put on his post, #blessed, says the Who owes 12 payments on their sleigh. You're not blessed yet, my friend. Also, Martha cheated on her husband 22 times with me. I have some wrapping paper, but I don't want to bring that out. Just because it's too time consuming and I have nothing to wrap. So this will be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm not sure if you did at all. You shouldn't have. Anyways, goodbye.